Hi there. I'm cat sitting for friends of mine north of Auckland in a place called Gulf Harbour. I'm about to go off for my morning walk and I thought I'd take you along and show you the neighbourhood. So let's go. A mummy Pukeko and her baby. This is Wentworth College. We've got a big field and a playground here. Over there is a waterway area with restaurants, cafes, apartments, and if I turn left I can go to the Gulf Harbour Marina where the ferry goes out to Tiritiri Mātangi or Auckland Central. The leaves turning for autumn. This is the Gulf Harbour Marina entranceway. I love that old corrugated iron boat that somebody's sculpted over there. I was hoping to see who created it, but I can't see. There's no sign. It's really cool. So many boats, so little time. These must be the big hoists that they use to get boats out when they need to go into dry dock for repairs. I see quite a few boats over here are in dry dock. I'm not sure if you can see it, but just there is Auckland City. There's Fuller's Ferry going out. Probably headed for Auckland, I would say. Ferries do leave here for the island of Tiritiri Mātangi, which is a bird sanctuary for native birds. But they only leave once a day and come back once a day. Auckland City receives ferries multiple times a day. So beautiful. And if you have a self-contained camper van, you can stay 2 nights free just there per calendar month. What a view to wake up to. There's Rangitoto, which is a volcanic cone. If you fly over it, it looks like a big marble has been dropped and pressed down into soft clay. It's a perfectly round volcanic crater. So if the boats are in that mooring area that I came through, they come out this entrance or exit. And if you've got a boat with a trailer, you take it out around there at that entrance, just beyond where the camper vans are. This person here is drying his or her wings after their morning wash. It doesn't look like a cormorant to me. Not sure what that even is. And after my beautiful morning walk, home for some cheese on toast with tomato and a coffee for my lunch. Bliss. I'm just sitting here looking out the window at the waterway here off the deck, and there's an elderly gentleman and his wife over there, and he's got his little remote control and he's manipulating a little miniature motorized yacht around on the water. I noticed about probably 10 guys there yesterday who were all sort of racing their boats in a circle. It was quite fun to watch. I'll see if I can get some more footage of it. I'm really grateful to have this opportunity to come and cat sit. It does my friends a favour, but it also gives me a change of scene and a total break and fresh eyes. It's lovely to have this beautiful fine weather and lovely view and be by the seaside. So I'm really looking forward to the next few days. There's the gents, and there's their little boats. This is Okoromai Bay at Shakespeare Regional Park, just up the road from Gulf Harbour in Whangaparoa. Very low tide at the moment. There's Rangitoto, and over here Auckland City. You can see the Sky Tower. Don't know if you can, but I can. And the Whangaparoa Peninsula. So where all those boats were moored that I showed earlier is just on the other side of that peninsula. thing that I notice the most is how quiet it is. There's 2 cars in the whole car park, and it's just immediately noticeable when you hop out of the car how absolutely quiet and still the air is. So beautiful. I've seen a kingfisher already. I tell you what, the crazier the world gets, the more I value places like this. Look at that pretty pattern in the sand where the tide, the shallow tide, has left ripples. And I can see that oysters have grown here at some point. Apparently the gate opens automatically because this is a protection area. There's kiwis here. Oh yes, there we go. Look at that. Must be on a sensor. It's called the Shakespeare Open Wildlife Sanctuary. Absolutely stunning views, all sorts of bush walks and wildlife watching opportunities. Well, that one isn't a native bird. That is a peahen. Look at the roots of this Pohutukawa. How gnarled they are. Wow, this is more of a white sandy beach for sunbathing compared to the other beach that was more shallow. I think this is called Te Haruru Bay. This is honeymoon material. Looking straight out into the Hauraki Gulf, which is obviously where Gulf Harbour gets its name from. A witch's hat. Not very often you find a conch in that kind of condition. Wow. Not quite sure what's going on here. Perhaps some kind of mating thing. There's 3 of them, but these 2 seem to be rather busy, and they've gone off and left this other one. The oyster catcher mating ritual. It doesn't, I don't know whether it's the right time of year for them or not, but anyway, there they are. And this one's been left alone. Sorry, buddy. Better luck next time. You always look at them and just think that, oh yes, they've got red legs and a red beak, but actually his legs are pink and his beak is orange. See these little rock shelves, testament to the volcanic eruption that would have happened here thousands of years ago, maybe even hundreds of years ago. There's these rocky shelves and rocky cliffs. Two black swans out there in the ocean. I wasn't aware that swans went in the ocean. That's interesting. You can also come camping pretty cheap out here too. Really just a nominal fee for the use of the ablution block there. Either tenting or camper vanning. Beautiful spot. Hello, Mr. Pukeko.